So I'm filming a few videos and I'm drinking at the same time. I feel like this might not end well. Hey there guys, this is Samantha, and today my video for you guys is my February book haul. And towards the beginning of the month I was doing so good you guys. I was so proud of myself. And then the last week went by and then I bought so many books. But I'm mildly disappointed in myself. A lot of them actually, I think all of them, I bought at a bargain price. I bought them used or some sort of way like that. So I'm kind of proud of myself, but I'm disappointed because of so many that I bought. But let's begin. First of all, I know I bought some ebooks, but I can't particularly remember which ones that I bought this month. I'm pretty sure that I bought All the Boys I've Loved Before or something like that, but I will have the pictures of all the ebooks that I bought around my face, but I can't remember them, like I said, off the top of my head, so I'm not going to talk about them. Let's get on with the books that I bought this month. First off, I'm going to show you guys the books that I bought used, either online. I think there's 2 books that I bought online used. There's quite a few that I bought at either thrift stores or my public library's used bookstore. But yes, let's get on with this. So the first book that I bought is The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. This is just the book jacket because the book is so far away. It's in my purse over there. I don't know. My friend from work recommended it, and so I bought it because she said it was really good. But honestly, I didn't finish it because it was very redundant. It was a very good message in the book, but I think I'm going to get rid of this book. Yes, I just bought it and now I'm going to get rid of it all in the same month because I just wasn't impressed. Like, I really liked the message that it had, but the actual book itself was just, it just repeated itself way too often. So I think I'm just going to get rid of this one. Next, I bought Outlander by Deanna Gabaldon, and I just heard so many things about it, and I really just want to get on the train, the Outlander train. Choo-choo! The next book that I bought is A Certain Slant of Light by Laura Whitcomb, and I've actually read this before. I borrowed it from my friend, and I'm pretty sure I enjoyed the book. Do you notice that there's a trend of me buying books that I've read before but don't remember if I like them? So yeah, this follows that trend. So another book that I bought is Wizard's First Rule by Terry Goodkind, and I just really wanted a wizarding book. I love magic books, and I feel like I might not like this book because I've read the first page or so and it was very wordy in my opinion. So I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, but I'm definitely going to be giving it a try because I'm really hoping that I like this so I get into a good series. I rebought Dark Places by Gillian Flynn, and this is because it's the same type of cover as my Sharp Objects cover that I have of Gillian Flynn. They're both the tall books. I don't know, I like this cover more than the other cover that I have. So yes, I rebought this one. And it's in hardcover, so you really can't beat hardcover versus mass paperback. Room by Emma Donoghue, and I don't know, I've heard a few people read this book, and I know kind of what it's about. It's about a kid who's like been locked in a room their whole life and very neglected and everything like that, and I'm hoping that I like this book. I know it's going to be filled with feels, and I really hope that I like this because I'm really excited to read this. Another book that I bought is Go Ask Alice by Anonymous, and I remember a lot of people in high school, this was literally a reading assignment for some of the people in high school, and I was not in the class that had this as an assignment, so I'm hoping to read this one just to see what it's about and all of that good stuff. So this happened. Another book that I bought is Generation Slut, and it's by Marty Beckerman, and it's just a bunch of statistics about teenage sex that I found at the thrift store, and it looked mildly interesting, so I'm going to skim through this. I probably won't read it cover to cover, but I'm definitely going to try and skim through this to see what it's all about. The next book that I bought at the store used is the first Naruto graphic novel, and I've never watched the show Naruto, and I'm not hugely into manga, but it was 80 cents at the store, so I'm going to give it a try. and just give it a try. So hopefully I enjoy this. The next 4 books that I bought used at my library, and honestly I have basically no clue what they are about, but they looked interesting because they were paranormal romance-y type of books, I believe. But I'm just going to show them off to you because I have no clue what they're about. They just look mildly interesting. Surrender the Dark by L.A. Banks. Night Shifted by Cassie Alexander. I don't know why I was about to say Cassie Taylor. I don't know who Cassie Taylor is. Wicked Appetite by Janet Ivanovich. Bloodlands by Kristen Cody. The next 2 books that I didn't buy used, but I bought them considerably discounted at a store that I found. And the first one is Origin by Jessica Corey, and I wanted this book really bad, and I was really surprised that I found this at the store for $1.99. I was very excited because I really want to read this. Oh my gosh. The next one is Born Wicked by Jessica Spotswood, and I saw this, I believe, on Book Outlet, and I almost bought it. Glad I didn't, because I'm pretty sure I got it cheaper at this store than I would have on Book Outlet, which never happens, by the way. Basically never happens, especially for a new book. Okay, and then the next books that I bought all on Book Outlet. Lots of books that I bought there. The first book that I bought is Great Expectations by Charles Dickens, and I just really want to read this book. I heard a lot of people talking about this being a very good book, and I've never read a Charles Dickens book, so I thought that I would start with this one. The next book that I bought is Where She Went by Gail Forman, and I just recently read If I Stay this past month, and I liked the book, and I really wanted to see where they went with this book, so I'm excited about this. Along with every single book I always mention, I'm excited about it. The next book that I bought is What's Left of Me by Kat Zhang. Is that how you say your name? But I've been having my eye on this book since I saw it the first time, and I was super excited that I actually got the last copy of this book on Book Outlet. The next book that I bought is Pandemonium by Lauren Oliver, and I have the first book. I read it a really long time ago, but I do not remember if I liked it. I'm pretty sure I liked it, and so I picked up the second book because it was cheap. I'm pretty sure I liked it, so. The next book that I bought is Vampire Kisses, The Beginning by Ellen Schreiber, and again, I read these books when I was little. I borrowed them from a friend, and I was really excited to find this online. So I bought this real quick. Hopefully I like it as much as I think I did when I was younger. The next book that I bought is The Lair by Emily McKay, and this is the second book in the Farm trilogy. I believe it's a trilogy, and I just recently finished the first book in the series, I believe in January, and what's another word for excited? I am super stoked to read this book. Another book that I picked up at Book Outlet is Flowers in the Attic by V.C. Andrews, and I watched this movie when I was younger, a really messed up movie to watch when you're younger, because this storyline is a really messed up storyline, and I remember I enjoyed the movie even though I was like 8 at the time or something like that, and I went the longest time without remembering what the title of this movie / book was, and then I finally figured it out quite a few years later, and then I found out it was actually a book. I did not know that, and I'm super excited to read this book. This is one of the books that I'm looking forward to the most, because I really hope that this book is as good as I remember the movie being, so, gonna be reading this one soon. The next book that I bought is Sabriel, or however you pronounce that, by Garth Nix, and I have another book by this man that I read, and it was okay, but I know that this has gotten a lot of rave reviews, and I'm super excited to pick this one up. God, I really need to come up with a different freaking verb. But, not verb. Yeah, verb. I don't know. I'm so bad at English, even though I read all the time. I don't even really remember what made me want to pick this book up. I just remember coming across it at one point, and then I just decided that I needed this book for some odd reason. Another book that I bought is Wither by Lauren DiStefano. Yes, that is indeed her name. And I bought this from a friend. I enjoyed it. It wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be, but I enjoyed it. And now I'm going to reread it and figure out if I liked it as much as I thought I did. I need to stop buying books like that. And then the last books that I bought this month, finally. Surprisingly, I did not buy Poison Study yet. That is next on my list. I'm super terrible. I don't like pre-ordering stuff. I have no clue why. I just don't like doing it. But the last books that I bought are the Bright Young Things trilogy by, what's her name? Anna Godbersen. And I read the Lux series by her and I remember really enjoying it. So I just went ahead and bought the whole series of the Bright Young Things because it just looks like it's going to be filled with such drama. And I love me some books with some drama as long as I'm in the right mood, because the moods don't happen often, but when they do, I need my fix. And I'm super excited to read this trilogy. I think I'm actually going to be reading these next month. But yes, those are all of the books that I bought this month. I have a problem, I know, but I did not spend that much money. Yes, I did. That's a lie. But I spent less than I would have if I bought all of these new. Yes, so get at me. But yes, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed watching because I sure as hell love talking. I will see you guys next time.